In less than 1 year, Mr. Bex, unlawful carrying of a weapon, unlawful carrying of a weapon, unauthorized use of a vehicle, burglary of a building, felony theft, 2,500 to 30,000, another felony theft, and now burglary of a motor vehicle, all in 1 year. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
On March 9th, 2026, officer contacted complainant who informed him he had a clear video of the burglary of his vehicle that occurred that day. The footage showed a small white SUV pull up to the passenger side and defendant exit from the rear passenger door of the SUV. And place face up against the passenger side rear window of complainant's vehicle. Then break the window with the window punch. Defendant punches the broken window, reaches inside complainant's vehicle, then jumps into the vehicle. Defendant grabs a leaf blower from the vehicle and gets back into the SUV with co-defendant and drives off. Officer was able to locate defendant and began conducting a rolling static surveillance on defendant's vehicle. Once defendant exited his vehicle, he approached a Ford pickup truck that was attached to a trailer. Officer observed defendant approach the back side of the trailer and cut the lock of the ramp door with the bolt cutters, then returned to defendant's vehicle. Defendant left and returned to the trailer location. Officer initiated traffic stop. Officer initiated traffic stop due to defendant not having a license plate, illegally tinted windows, and using commission of a crime earlier.
And what?
No, officer conducted a traffic stop for not having a front license plate, an illegally tinted window, and the use of the vehicle and a crime earlier.
Okay, so they knew it was him in the car?
This was after the officer was able to locate defendant, was conducting surveillance on him. Officer smelled the odor of marijuana from defendant's vehicle and asked defendant and co-defendant to step out of the vehicle. Defendant was located in the rear passenger seat. In the video, officer was able to positively identify defendant from the instant where the leaf blower was stolen.
What time of day or night was this? And what about the co-defendant? Is there a co-defendant?
Checking office report right now, Your Honor. We don't have a code connection to co-defendant on this. I'll check the office report to see it. Let's say we're able to get the over.
I'd like to know also what time of day or night this was, so we can put appropriate conditions on Mr. Bex.
So the officer learned that the burglary occurred around 11 a.m. or 11 p.m. Sorry.
Okay. Mr. Bex, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I'm going to protect my community at all costs. If I have to make your bond $10 million, I will do it in a heartbeat. You will get a GPS monitor, and I'm giving you a curfew of 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. You will be tested 40 days from today. If you test positive for any marijuana, illegal substances, alcohol, I will revoke your bond and put you in jail. You are not to be in possession of any weapons, contact with the complaining witness in this case, or with the co-defendant in this case. Do you understand? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in 1 year, Mr. Bex, and they're all dangerous cases. It appears one of us has way too much time on their hands. Can you guess which one?
Your Honor, I'm sorry, the previous burglary of a motor vehicle occurred at 11 p.m. For this one in particular, we don't have a time, but officer was, this one happened at 10 a.m. And Your Honor, there are. I'm still checking to see if there's any listed code amendments.
Can you give him an application for appointed lawyer, Deputy Williams, please? You are skirting extremely thin ice, Mr. Bex. I'm telling you now, if I deem you a public danger, I'm going to give you a high bond. Do you understand me? One false move.
Your Honor, from the office report, it doesn't look like they arrested anybody else.
Just hey, test 40 days from today, please. Hey, okay, come on.
It's for Mr. Malik Odilate, Judge. He's in the jury box. He had a BDR for missing a drug test. He just tested it, came back positive for THC.
It's a second BVR too. What are we doing with this case? It's an old case. I'm not down with repeated bond violations. I mean,
Trust me, Jack, I know.
yeah, so
Spoke to the state about it. It's an assault case with a lot of back and forth between the defendant and the complainant. He has no criminal history. He's a young kid. The state is willing to consider PTI with mitigation package. I also did speak to my client about the bond violations, first of all, why he missed the drug test. He lived back in stuff that were. I told him he needs to at least call and but also the positive test too was, he says he has been using CBD gummies.
he's not allowed to do anything.
I did.
Odilate, come up.
Iterate that change. But he is PTI eligible. He does need to get us some mitigation package.
I'm putting him in jail.
We have 2 weeks, so it's just to get back.
Yeah, you can have 2 weeks, but I'm putting him in. He's not getting it. You're not allowed to use. I told you not to use. You're on bond for a misdemeanor case. You have bond conditions. There's no one that can allow you to use. I already gave you one and I can't continue because if I do, then I'm telling you, it's okay for you to continue to violate bond conditions when it's not. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You will go to jail today. I'm sorry. Okay. Hi, are you ready? Please.
Mr. Rivas Diaz, final rated. Bottom of page.
Do you need a translator?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, come on up, sir. All right, good morning, sir. Sir, you're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, sir. Okay.
On May 31st, 2026, in Harris County, Texas, officer observed a vehicle on McKinney Street with a defective license plate and playing extremely loud music. Traffic stop was conducted. An officer made contact with the defendant and observed a strong odor of alcohol separated from the vehicle, bloodshot glossy eyes, and slurred speech. Officer observed an open container was inside the seat pockets on the back of the front passenger seat, which was almost empty and full to the touch. There was also another 32-ounce bottle of Corona that was full to the touch and filled on the floorboard behind the front passenger seat where it is located. Standard field sobriety tests were conducted. 4 out of 6 HGN, 4 out of 8 walk and turn, and 1 out of 4 one-night stand. TIC was read and the defendant refused to provide a sample of blood search warrant was then executed.
It's damn elementary, Mr. Rivas Diaz, that you're not to have alcohol in the car while you're driving. If it's proven at trial, it's a minimum of 6 days in jail, flat to any sentence that you get. I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with your case. I am now issuing a restriction on your license. You are not allowed to drive any vehicle that's not equipped with an ignition interlock on it. If you're caught driving a vehicle that doesn't have an interlock, I will revoke your bond and put you in jail. Do you understand? You are not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. You will be randomly tested. You're not allowed to drive unless you have valid liability insurance in your name as well. That is also a condition. You violate these conditions, I will put you in jail. There will be no more PR bonds for you. This is not a revolving door. Do you understand? Okay.
Mr. Leo does not have a valid driver's license. So we're asking for the no driving activated and yes, for them.
This is an affidavit that you're going to sign with me, Mr. Rivas. If I find that you drive, I can have a contempt hearing every time you drive. It's a violation in and of itself, and I could throw your ass in with 180 days every single time. Do you understand? There's nothing in this life that you can justify getting into a car and driving. I will put you over my knee like a little child, and it's not gonna fare well for you. Do you understand? You act like a child, you will be treated like a child. So what was he driving then?
He was driving a vehicle, Your Honor, but he is present with his mom.
He's still gonna have to put an interlock on it because I don't trust that he's not gonna drive without it. You will also get a portable device that you're going to take with you everywhere you go to prove to me that you're not consuming alcohol. You do, and I don't care what the excuse is. It's just not gonna go well for you. You understand? Okay, come on. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Hi. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, Mr. Watson, this was the original warrants.
Sure, I remember.
I think this way probably has more information on what's going on with this.
Do we have TRS done in this case? What did they suggest?
So they were very much focused on his felonies and they didn't really do a commentary on requests for these cases. It's
What?
like, there was classes and stuff regarding like the charge upstairs.
Yeah, but they would have, did they get on Watson? They get a TRS. We did a TRS.
Yeah, I think they put
If you don't mind.
a moderate risk.
I can find out, what was the first name?
Trevin. But I mean, basically the entirety of it, well, the recommendations at least were regarding his felony case.
It was what?
I think they recommended
Is that it?
IFS, maybe some classes. I think I got it on paper, I don't have it.
I'm gonna get it. Don't worry.
But Mr. Watson, it
Yes, ma'am.
was recommended, like, you want to look for it? It was
Yeah.
recommended on the condo.
Great. I think that's,
Domestic violence,
Yep.
caseload and this.
can I do ISF cognitive?
It was recommended for if it was me.
I think that's a good idea.
I'm unaware of what ISF entails.
It's basically, it's an in-treatment. It's an inpatient treatment program, essentially is what it amounts to.
Inpatient treatment for what?
And cognitive behavioral issues to kind of teach you how to,
The cognitive behavior.
right.
Because it's two different ones.
So you were asking how things should go. What I normally like to do is follow what TRAS recommendations are. If not, you can just set up a trial. But, you know, considering,
So you would not accept a plea
I would,
out of the ISF?
right, essentially. Because he's got 4 cases, he's got bond violation after bond violation after bond
I know,
violation.
Judge, which is why that we're here, we were supposed to have a hearing with Sentinel Tech about these stricter ones.
He's still in custody, he's on bond. I haven't put him in jail.
I know.
So I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt on that right now as we speak. But at some point, these cases have to finish up. We can't just keep them open forever.
I know, Judge, I know. And like I've repeatedly said, when we.
Our theft case is 250 days old.
And he's been willing to plead on that case for months.
So this is it. But, you know, when I have people on the docket who have many issues, I don't know how to go forward. Come up. Around this way. Here comes Mr. Watson, who's made $100,000 bond, who we've given an appointed lawyer to, who has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, another 4, and homeboy's got on a Gucci belt. It's probably like $600.
I know.
Mr.
Talking about
Watson,
the Gucci belt, there are plenty of fake Gucci belts, but I understand.
Mr. Watson,
Sir, yes, sir.
let me give you some perspective. These cases need to be done. And I will give you to the end of this week to figure out what you want to do. But I have evaluations done for a reason, because
Sir, that's concerning my felony charge, not concerning my bill charge. And one of my felony charges, they have evidence that I did not do. And I don't know why it's not being presented that the evidence that I did do. So only thing that I really done it up is the original.
stop. You have the right to remain silent. Don't say anything, because whatever you say now, they're going to use it to prove your guilt. Just listen.
I'm admitting to the original
Stop.
charge.
Listen. While you have been on bond for your first theft case here, you've picked up another 3 cases. While you have been on bond for these cases, you have had a multitude of bond violations. I don't know how to go forward, but the only thing I know, stop. I want you to listen, because while you're trying to think of what to say, you're not listening what I'm trying to tell you to impart to you. I am trying to figure out the best way to go forward, and I don't know. All I know are 2 things. Number 1, I want to protect my community. And number 2, you've picked up a boatload of cases within the last couple of years. So what we do is have you evaluated to see how best going forward. And what they recommended is ISF, which is an intersanctional facility with a cognitive treatment, okay? That is what they are recommending. I am not an expert. I don't know. That's why we have clinicians on staff to tell us how to go forward when we have those who continue with.
Other than the ISL charge from my felony charge, it wasn't just, that's.
You, look, I, as a judge here, am within my right to accept a plea bargain or to reject, okay? That is the job that we have here, in addition to try to protecting our community. Why we have people on staff is try to help us with a little guidance on how to go forward, so this stops before it becomes a 50-year sentence.
We never get to that because my cases are so, they have the devastation.
Then I'm prepared now.
Recommendations other than by yourself, sir.
If you don't have to do anything, but then what we will do is we will set your cases for trial,
Go to trial.
and we will go to trial on all the cases. And if you're found not guilty, then you're found not
I
guilty.
know I'm dead to the wrong, Judge. Why
So-
would I take this case to trial when I have a case that's
Stop.
already being dismissed? I'm kidding. Judge, you know this doesn't make any sense. I have a weed case and a third case that I'm admitting to. I know I have the right to remain.
Man, get your boy.
I know, Judge. I know.
I am giving you,
It's time to think about if I'm gonna go to trial or if I'm gonna go to ISF. That's my.
You said by the end of this week, Judge? Okay, you want anything?
well, you guys go over all the evidence, decide what you want to do, but I'm giving you a heads up on what I think is appropriate, considering all this that we have in front of us.
I still have a felony case to get.
Great. And the idea is to work out some kind of global resolution. But your case is 250 days, and you're now on your umpteenth bond violation. Stop. I'm not putting you in jail now, but I'm putting the stop now because I'm tired of the violations.
Violation obviously is wrong if there are jury points. I didn't violate anything.
Great.
The technician.
That's why you're in the free world now and not in jail with $100,000 bond. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm telling you how it is. I'm going to hold your ass in contempt. Go. Now I'm revoking your bond. Go.
Your Honor, I will say,
Nope. Go.
You just told me you was gonna give it. I'm trying to talk to you, Judge.
Uh-huh. Sure. Go.
I just want to say we did, reach out to Sentinel. And
It's over. It's over. I don't care. I'm just ready to put this, it's done. I'm ready to put this baby to bed. So he either, that's it.
How long is, ISF?
I have no idea. It depends on them.
It's 45 days, depending on the progress, and I'm like 120 days.
Okay. Are you taking him into custody, Judge?
Totally.
I'll go talk to him.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on right now. Are you revoking his bond?
I'm revoking his bond. I'm not going to hold him in contempt. I'm going to revoke his bond.
Okay, can we set a bond?
Yeah. And I'm going to double all of them except for the felony case. But so now 50,006, please, on all of his cases. And then, but talk with him this week. We need to decide whether he wants to set him for trial or whether he wants to accept it. But
I think he's just frustrated because when we were on, on Friday, it seemed to be about the Sunday Park and it was about the hearing. And now that we're here, all that is just being thrown out the window.
I was-
About something.
no, it's just way too much drama. And I'm just ready to put it to bed. It's just going to continue. It's every week we have a new bond violation. If it's this, if it's that, let's just be done with it once and for all. And the theft is 250 day, or one of the cases is 250. It's time. So,
We'll talk to the state.
also the only other thing I would say is, do you know who the felony lawyer is? So maybe,
I mean, he's not paving on the felony, you know that.
okay, so we'll just do, I don't know if there was a global resolution
There
that's,
probably is, but he's not. I mean, the multiple times I've talked to him, he's not taking their TBC off.
oh, they offered him TDC up there.
It's not gonna be typical. I
Right.
know that.
Okay, all right.
I will go to the state.
He will, unless he bonds out, he'll auto-populate today. But regardless, this week we need to know because either he accepts it this week or we set it for trial. And Friday's the last day, so. Okay, thanks, Alyssa.